The next thing that he talks about is student loans. He's saying that the university is becoming increasingly expensive. Most kids find themselves under huge loans after their education, and they find themselves shackled due to these loans at a time where when they could have taken some entrepreneurial risks. At that point of time, they find themselves in shackles of loans, and therefore they probably have to take some jobs, some um secure jobs, wherein they could have taken more risk at that kind of time, that point of time. So now the question is this the case in India as well? Is the question. This is what I'll have to find out. If it is, so where do I chip in to solve this problem for the kids? Can I have some kind of mechanism where students can apply for scholarship with our school and we can help with a substantial part of their undergrad fees? What other models can I think of to take care of the fees problem? So here I'll have to think of the school fees as well. What kind of school fees am I going to charge? Am I going to have some certain model in place that okay? Because what I believe is if I want to give some quality education with good infrastructure and everything, the fees is not going to be very minimal. It is going to be a bit on the higher side. And if I want an ordinary student to be able to afford that kind of fees, I need to have some mechanism in place because I cannot keep a school, a, you know, uh, a non-profit making organization. The school has to be profit making because if I have to employ the teachers as well, good teachers, I have to pay them well. Only then I'll be able to attract some seriously good talent. Talent which is ready to learn, which is ready to adapt fast. Because the model which will be developing will be continuously developing model, continuously improving model. So if I want to hire good talent, I'll need to have money. So what is it that I can do for school fees as well as when these students they graduate from the school or from after that 12th standard, they should not be under the burden of loan positively, ideally. So is there anything that we can do about it? That is the question. Also, we had this question as to till what class do we want the school to be there? Do we want to make the school? All these things are making me believe that I should have the school till class 12th because that is till when you'll be able to mold that kid. You should be ideally molding that kid so that they are well equipped to whatever is coming next. After that, he talks about a small exercise wherein he makes the school kids or higher secondary kids to visualize a good future for them, to have a plan for life on different aspects: health, mental and physical, use of drugs and alcohol, life 3 to 5 years down the line, relationships, in terms of relationships, career. Then he gives them a small writing exercise wherein 15 minutes he gives them to write as to if they undertakes all the good things that they have mentioned, how their life will be. Then 15 minutes if they continue doing whatever they are currently doing or whatever with their bad habits, what will their life look like? And he turns this points into an actionable implementable plan. This kind of small writings, yeah, we would like to have in the school. And naturally these all helps with different problems with helping kids to understand as to what they want to do. He also mentions that it helps with the dropout problem as well. uh, so now the question for me is, do we have a dropout issue in Indian schools as well? Do I want to give this a thought? So I'll have to check if the dropout problem is really big in India. I'll have to see what is happening here. I'm not completely aware of it.